Hi, I am Lindsay LaValle, and I am the Regional Sales Manager for the K2 Academy at eTactics. I will be watching some videos that might or might not be HIPAA violations and discussing them for you.
Story on a group of doctors posting private photos from the operating room on social media, even potentially opening themselves up to HIPAA violations. Target investigator Susan Samples has been leading this story, which has been gaining more and more attention online.
Emily today sent me a statement saying it is, quote, shocked and dismayed by what has occurred. On Friday, when this story broke, they said they were disappointed. That was the statement they sent out today. It is shocked and dismayed. They're saying they're taking corrective action. This Instagram page is already down, and they're calling it an unfortunate incident that they are actively and comprehensively investigating right now. So,
wait, what is he holding? Like, is it somebody's innards? I mean, like, I just am so shocked by this. I'm gonna keep going. That's disturbing at the very least.
definitely very concerned about this. This is a group of doctors, residents actually, OBGYN residents training, who posted in one case an organ that had just been...
OBGYN, now I'm really concerned as to what they were holding up. Also, these people have to pay crazy amounts of money to go to school, like, and many, many years of schooling, and this is how they're acting. Again, I'm totally shocked by this. I couldn't really tell through the blurred whether you could see the patient specifically. If you could see the patient or possibly an infant because they're OBGYNs, it's all blurred out, then obviously, yes, this would be a HIPAA violation.
Removed from a woman in a cancer operation. And in another case, it was a string of fibrous tissue removed from another patient who appeared to still be lying on the table when the picture was taken. And they posted this on their Instagram page, which was public. So this is a group. This is not an official page, but all of these doctors, these residents are technically employed.
Sure. So in those pictures, you can't directly identify any of those patients, but is there any way that they can potentially get accused of HIPAA violations?
I talked to an attorney about that today. He's a medical malpractice attorney who's been practicing for 43 years, and he says this can certainly be considered a HIPAA violation, even though the patient's name or face wasn't out there.
Yeah, that would be my question, is whether if their face wasn't, if you couldn't see their face, whether it would technically be a HIPAA violation. But obviously, if that patient knows that that's their body laying there, then I would think that that would definitely be a violation. Also, I think this is like everybody's fear when you're put under in a surgery, that crazy things could happen to you while you don't even know it. So, I don't know. I think at the very least, this hospital, I don't know what it's going to say past this, but that this hospital needs to have corrective action with these doctors, because I mean, this is just completely inappropriate. I don't even know why they would have their cell phones in the room with them.
He was explaining that it could be argued, at least, that it could be extrapolated who that organ belonged to if you, for instance, knew that someone on your street had gone to the hospital for that particular kind of procedure. The way that they described the organ, for instance, you might know. You could put that two and two together, and that's what constitutes a HIPAA violation, and that is that a medical record? And this attorney was arguing that, yes, it could be deemed a medical record, and they could potentially face HIPAA violation enforcement, which could be fines. That doesn't happen a lot, but it can be, I mean, up to $1.5 million in some cases, but that happens rarely.
Okay, has done anything to reprimand these doctors at this point?
You know, I don't know. They of course are not talking about that specifically, but they are saying they have taken corrective action, and really, I have to say, they seem to be expressing a lot of concern about this, and say that they've taken action already.
Target investigator Susan Samples, thank you.
I definitely think that they should be saying what they're doing. This is not good press for the hospital. Like, wouldn't they want to say, like, these are the corrective actions we've taken? I just can't imagine. This is gross to me, if nothing else, and inappropriate. And yeah, I could see where this would be a HIPAA violation, just because I don't know where this hospital is, but in the town I grew up, it was teeny. So if somebody had a surgery, it could be a chance that everybody kind of knew about it. So they would be on a prayer chain or something like that. So And then if they saw a video like this, they could definitely put 2 and 2 together. So I would check this as a HIPAA violation. Please click subscribe, hit the like button, and leave us any comments that you'd like below. Thank you for joining us.